Yo, what kind of lessons do you learn in life if you can't learn what I learn in life when I spit out like I was kicking out lessons of the mind, even if you had a lesson of the rhyme, even if you spoke soul, if you really wanna spoke that chocolate Thai shit, with the sounds that you wanna get high shit, with the sounds that I supply the lines, supply the rhymes, every time you wanna speak out the mind, even if you had time to recognize, levitated, meditated, assassinating up into the sky so high when I raise it up, blaze it up, even if you wanna play it up, with one lesson, one learning, burning words that I'll be turning into dust every time I bust, what I bust when the freestyle like a maniac with the brainiac lines like I come up through with the rhymes. Straight up. Yo, what else do you want to speak about? If you had that rigorous recording shit with the sounds that you be slaughtering shit, when I be kicking out with the sounds that I'll be writing down, lighten your mind with a rhyme, even if you had time to recognize what I speak about. If you even talk about what you talk about in life, even if you think what you know, if you knew something in life, if you gave something a go in life, I don't really want to explode into the sky so high when I always talk to the Lord up high. If you really want to speak out your mind, even if you had time to recognize where we are on the planet, if you really want to be disintegrated with the rhymes that I be kicking out when I be hitting out lines like I don't really want to trip, I just drip drop mad hits to your gut when I fuck shit up every time I raise up, blaze up into the sky so high. Yo, I don't know what I'm doing when I'm doing what I'm doing, when I'm speaking, weaking, making shit happen, when I'm rapping, when I'm snapping lines. Yo, yeah man, what's the deal is in the hoods? It's all good with the sounds that you want to explode at the mind, even if you want to spin that shit like you want to rip that shit. When I spit that styles like you want to make the shit happen every time I rapping. The metaphors that I be snapping out, living it up, living it up when I'm giving it up. If I'm straight from that Brooklyn shit, when I be talking it up, talking it up, walking it up to the sky so high, when I walk up the stairway to heaven. Even if you wanna be coming through with the sounds like I was rolling, and I'll be blowing what I'll be blowing out my mouth, cause I always talk the shit that I talk. When I walk like, if I wanna come through like you wanna be burnt like, turn into dust, cause I bust every time I recite my lines, straight from the rhymes that I solely speak to you if you really wanna hear it anyway. But half these people can't even listen in their mind. When I'm rhyming and taking a message to your dome, every time I roll around with the skills that's ill. When I freestyle, I just speak out real shit, that gorilla shit, that metaphors that you can't feel this shit. When I be spilling this shit, every way, anyway. Peace out, brother boy.